Welcome to our step-by-step guide on how to clean and maintain the laser optics and mirrors of your Speedy 300, 360, and 400 laser machines. Keeping your laser optics and mirrors clean is crucial for maintaining the quality and longevity of your machine. Before we begin, ensure you have the following items from the red accessory box: 3mm and 10mm hex tools, optical lens and mirror cleaner solution, and lens tissue. Additionally, a pair of rubber gloves and a small, flathead screwdriver will be needed, but they are not included with your machine. Locate the laser focus head inside the machine to remove the primary focus lens. Put on rubber gloves to avoid direct contact with the lens. Gently unscrew the focus head collar to remove the primary focus lens without touching it with your bare hands. Locate the optical lens and mirror cleaner solution and lens tissue to clean the lens. Open your lens cleaner and apply about 3 to 4 drops directly onto the lens surface. Take a piece of lens tissue and gently wipe the lens from the center outward using light pressure. Rotate the tissue to use a clean section for each wipe. Repeat this process on the other side of the lens, thoroughly cleaning both sides until clean. Place the lens back into the focus head and rotate the collar until secure. Next is the primary mirror on the top of the laser focus head. A small flathead screwdriver may be needed to remove the mirror. Use your fingers or this screwdriver to loosen and remove the 2 brass bolts at the top of the focus head. Clean this mirror using the same method as the lens. Apply 3 to 4 drops of cleaning solution, ensuring the mirror has cleaning fluid covering the entire mirror. Then, gently wipe up and away with the lens tissue, rotating the tissue to use a clean section each time the mirror is wiped. Rotating the tissue to a clean section prevents any debris picked up in the tissue from causing micro scratches in that mirror or optic. If cleaned incorrectly, these micro scratches will build up over time, causing a loss of laser power. Once clean, replace the mirror onto the focus head. Then replace the 2 brass bolts and tighten them until snug, using fingers or a flathead screwdriver. In addition to the primary lens and mirror, depending on the environment, the materials processed, and the type of exhaust used, the optics inside the system's right side must also be cleaned. A 10mm hex tool will be needed to remove the right panel. Use the 10mm hex tool to remove the right side panel of the laser machine by twisting the tool counterclockwise, lifting the panel up and out, and setting it aside. This is the same for all the Speedy machines. For the Speedy 300, locate the 3mm hex tool. With the 3mm hex tool, remove the 2 silver bolts from the mirror back, as shown here. Avoid adjusting any brass knobs, as these are for alignment. Once the bolts are removed, remove the mirror assembly. For the Speedy 360 and Speedy 400 laser machines, this mirror is in the exact location as the Speedy 300. However, these 2 systems do not require a hex tool to remove this mirror, as these systems have 2 knobs in place of screws. Locate these knobs and unscrew them to remove the mirror. Avoid adjusting the 2 smaller brass knobs, as these are for alignment. Clean this mirror like the first mirror. Use 3 to 4 drops of the lens cleaning solution and gently wipe the mirror up and away with lens tissue, refraining from using too much pressure. Rotate the lens tissue each time it is wiped, never using the same part of the tissue more than once until the mirror is clean. To replace this mirror on the Speedy 300, line up the pin in the hole shown here to replace the clean mirror on the Speedy 300. Tighten the mirror using the 2 silver bolts and the 3mm hex tool. Place the first bolt in place, but do not completely tighten it. Then place the second bolt, and finally finish tightening the first bolt so that they are both tight. On the Speedy 360 and 400 machines, line up the pin in the hole shown here to replace this clean mirror using the 2 knobs. Place the first knob in place, but do not completely tighten it. Then place the second knob. Then finish tightening the first one so that they are both snug. For the Speedy 360 and Speedy 400, some additional optics and mirrors will also require maintenance. This next mirror cannot be removed and will need to be cleaned in place. To do this, locate the lens cleaner and force the bottle to spray upwards onto this mirror. Then, use the lens tissue to wipe it clean using the same method as the other mirrors. Next is the laser beam combining optics shown here. Like before, this optic cannot be removed and will again require that it be cleaned in place. Place lens solution onto this lens and wipe clean with the lens tissue using the same practice as the other optics and mirrors. Lastly, if any of the Speedy line of laser machines are equipped with the optional fiber laser known as a flex machine, these systems will have one additional optic requiring maintenance. Like the previous two, this optic will need cleaning in place using the same methods. When all these optics are clean, replace the side panel using the 10mm hex tool and ensure it is firmly closed. Check the primary lens and mirror daily at first to determine how often they actually need maintenance. This initial daily inspection will help you establish an appropriate cleaning schedule. Over time, you can determine a more precise schedule, which may be weekly or even monthly, depending on factors such as your specific environment, the materials you process, and the exhaust system you use. For the internal optics and lenses, start by checking them weekly. They may only require cleaning monthly, quarterly, or even yearly. Again, this schedule can vary greatly depending on your specific environment, the materials processed, and the quality of the exhaust system used. Properly cleaning and maintaining your Speedy laser system optics will ensure peak performance and the highest output wattage and extend your laser system's life. When the laser machine is kept in a clean environment with a proper exhaust system and the optics and mirrors are correctly maintained, they can last the life of the laser machine. Remember, only clean when necessary. If there is no debris on the mirrors or lenses when checked, do not clean them. And when they are cleaned, ensure that you use the right tools and techniques, as demonstrated. For more maintenance tips and tutorials, subscribe to our channel or see our customer portal at mytrotec.com.